What is up, guys? Today is Wednesday, which means hashtag Book Wednesday, the day of the week where I talk to you guys about books. In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 authors from my childhood that got me interested in reading and also kept my interest in reading, so I continued on reading throughout my childhood, my teens, and into my adulthood, which unfortunately I am stuck right now and I don't want to be an adult. Moving on from that, starting off my list of authors from my childhood, I'm coming in at number 4. At number 4, I have Christopher Pike. Christopher Pike is a YA children's author, and the series that I read as a child by Christopher Pike is none other than his Spookville series. I read this series from the time I was 9 till I was about 11 or 12. I think I read every book he had in that series. And it's an interesting book because Christopher Pike kind of involved, not only did he involve a bit of horror genre into his books, but he also brought in this whole sci-fi, fantasy and mystery side of things into his books. And I really liked his characters and I really liked his stories because they were different and they were entertaining and they just gripped you in a way that you would read them. And I just really liked his writing of these books. And even going into my teen years, I found out that he's a YA author and that he actually wrote horror stories for teenagers or mystery stories and stuff like that for teenagers. And I read a lot of his books as a teenager in that area as well. And I really enjoyed his writing. He just had a way of just writing and describing things and just in general, like, really good at writing. And I just really enjoyed his stuff. And he's definitely there. He's definitely in my top 4 from my childhood, and even my teens, he's one of my top teen authors as well. So yeah, Christopher Pike. At number 3, I have no other than R.L. Stine. R.L. Stine was probably one of my favourite authors from the time I was 8 years of age till now. I absolutely love R.L. Stine, and I really loved the R.L. Stine Goosebumps book series. I just absolutely devour these books. I first heard of R.L. Stine when I was 8. I was in 3rd class, and my teacher was reading R.L. Stine Go Eat Worms from, after getting it from one of the lads in my class someone had been to America, or he'd been to America, and he picked up this book and he let her read this to the class, and I just literally fell in love with R.L. Stine from that point on. And then every opportunity I would get, I'd always ask my mum or my dad or someone to get me a Goosebump book, and I started reading Goosebump books from the time I was 8 until I actually read them until the 2000 series. So I really enjoyed Goosebumps. Of course, as everyone knows, if you're a 90s kid, you will know, of course, of the Goosebump book television series, and it's a really good series as well. And one thing I really like about R.L. Stine, he made reading fun. He had fun stories, fun characters, and he always had that plot twist. That plot twist was always key to his story, because the story was going this way and all of a sudden you're back this way, and it's just like, and I just really enjoy his writing. Of course, I like Christopher Pike. R.L. Stine did write for teenagers as well with his Fear Street series, a series that I also really liked as a teenager. And I know a lot of people have their opinions on these authors, especially for teenage writing, but I really enjoyed their writing. I really enjoyed his writing. And even now, I read his Nightmare Room series, and I've read his Nightmare Room Hour book, and I just really enjoy R.L. Stine. R.L. Stine is probably one of my favorites, and if I ever got the chance to meet him, I would take all my Goosebump books and like literally go, sign them until your arm falls off. Please, just keep going. But yeah. At number 2, we have Enid Blyton. Enid Blyton is an iconic author in the publishing industry. She is probably one of the first female authors that I read as a child, and probably one of the best well-known female authors out there. I believe she first got published in about 1942 or in around that, which is pretty impressive for that time and era. I just absolutely loved Enid Blyton's books. Now, the books I read by Enid Blyton were very much her children's books. The series I remember mostly by Enid Blyton that I read was the Naughty Amelia Jane series. And this series follows Amelia Jane, who is a rag doll in a toy cupboard, and she's really, really naughty, and all the other toys want to make her good and stop letting them down. And the story that I remember reading from her, she done something to another toy, and the other toys tried to make her see her error of her way, and it's just really, it was like really moral. But like a lot of people already know, there's a bit of controversy over Enid Blyton's writing and so much in the words that she's used in some of her books. And I kind of myself would kind of overlook that because of when this story was written, or when she was writing and when she was alive. I'm pretty sure she's not alive. But yeah, I just absolutely love Enid Blyton. Of course, I did read the Famous Five and the Hardy Boys. I believe that's also by Enid Blyton. So yeah, there's a lot of books I read by Enid Blyton, and it's just that Amelia Jane series is probably the biggest one that I remember reading as a child, because I really enjoyed that series. It was a really good series, but it had a lot of moral behind it of like the rights and wrongs. So yeah, Enid Blyton definitely at number 2. And now, coming in at number 1, I have Roald Dahl. This, I don't know to a lot of people if this is going to be a surprise to them, the fact that Roald Dahl is my number 1 childhood favourite author. And mainly because I absolutely love Roald Dahl. I have read so many books by Roald Dahl, and the first book I read by Roald Dahl was James and the Giant Peach, and I believe that's the first book I actually read that was for 6 and above by myself, so props to me. I probably read that when I was about 6 or 7 as well. I do have the book around somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where I have James and the Giant Peach, but I do remember I wrote my name on the inside cover, and the handwriting isn't too good, so I was definitely young when I got that book. But I absolutely love Roald Dahl. I really enjoy Roald Dahl's books. I've read a lot of Roald Dahl, as I said. I've read James and the Giant Peach, The Witches, Danny Champion of the World, Charlie and Chocolate Factory, The Magic Finger, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Matilda, and I'm pretty sure I've missed someone as well. Oh, the BFG. And like, there's so many Roald Dahl books that I read as a child and as a teenager, because I love Roald Dahl. It's ridiculous how much I love Roald Dahl's writing, and his writing is so imaginative, and it's just so simple, and for someone to have that imagination and keep you that interested in a story is amazing. And I absolutely, yeah, Roald Dahl, absolutely number 1 without a shadow of a doubt. If you want to argue that with me, that's fine, I don't care, but Roald Dahl is my number 1. And yeah, that is my top 4 favourite childhood authors that I think that got me interested in reading, inspired me to pursue reading. And in some cases I love to write short stories, and they've also been an influence in my short story writing when I do write. And I just absolutely really enjoy their writings, and I will still go back to them today without hesitation. Maybe not so much Enid Blyton because she's a bit young for me now, but Roald Dahl, R.L. Stine, Pike, definitely will go back to read some of their books just for fun. As always everyone, I want you to comment down below if you have authors that inspired you to write, to read, got you interested in reading and all of that jazz, so definitely comment them down below. If you're not subscribed to me, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell as well so you'll be notified when I upload. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday. Also, don't forget to give that video a good old like. And yeah, on that note everyone, I shall see you all on Saturday. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a good like, and if you haven't already, please click over here to subscribe to me, and if you want to check out my previous 2 videos, you can click them down below. Alright,